What's going on, everybody? Stubbs here from Retro Handhelds. We are back with RH After Dark, hanging out today with Mr. Rob and surprise guest Mr. Michael Benny. And we have MSI Claw 8X AI Plus in-house for testing today. We're going to take a look, share with you our thoughts. I've had this a few days now, so I've been testing it out and ready to kind of share all my findings, and Rob as well has his in. Also, of course, big in the news right now is the Retroid Pocket Nova, and so we wanted to take a few minutes and kind of start out, just kind of take a look at that, because those pre-orders are all of a sudden going live tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, so let's also look at that. Yeah, right?
It was fast.
Yeah.
All the information came out real fast. They didn't do the 1 week tease here and there. It was, good on them.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah,
they rolled through that quickly. I couldn't believe how fast they rolled through that. Yeah.
Well, guys, it's a new Retroid. It's a new craziness here. Mm-hmm. So this one's 4x3. We have a AMOLED display, which is crazy, and this is, I guess, the fabled mortgage screen that we've been hearing so much about.
Oh yeah, they make it very clear that it's the mortgage screen.
They're very proud of this.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy that they put that in like their first teaser, because they know their audience.
Yeah, it was very self-aware. I had to laugh at that. We were laughing at that on Monday.
Meme. They definitely know the meme. Yep.
120 hertz on this bad boy, 4x3, like we were saying, 4.5 inches. So this is a true 4x3, which is the craziest part. 150% sRGB coverage. 1280 by 960 display. I mean, the main thing, though, is like it looks like the evolution of the RP2S to me. Like it's like the next generation of that with an OLED screen now. It's looking to take on the 476H and other handhelds in that form factor. And we're finding out that the chipset now is going to be the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 equivalent, which is the Dragon Wing equivalent, which is basically the 8 Gen 2 minus the cell phone stuff. And yeah, 4 nanometers. Let's freaking go.
It's the tried and true. Everyone knows what to expect from it. It's basically, like you said, the RP2S supercharged, essentially.
Yeah. We're too spoiled. I mean, it looks awesome right out the gate, but we're gonna find out because there's two different variants they have here. They have the 8 gigabyte for $229. Pricing is up now, and then the 12 gigabyte for $269. Both of those are going to be plus shipping at GoRetroid.com.
For what you want to emulate on this, on a 4x3, 8 gigabytes is just fine. Without it being a widescreen handheld for like the more widescreen systems, 8 gigabytes is actually a fantastic value for the amount of tech they're packing in there. And
I think like the 8 gigs will be great, especially if you want to do like PC emulation. But in terms of like older PC games, right? Games that supported that 4:3 aspect ratio out of the box. So I think that will be a really cool use case for this thing.
Onomatopoeia hippopotamus.
Well played.
That still doesn't prove we're alive. I mean,
the price proves something to me, though, which is that for Father's Day, I recently got a AYN Portal 2. I know AYN and Retroid, totally different companies, but hear me out. The quality check sticker on it was from last month, meaning that they're still manufacturing those. They're finding a way to manufacture like a device with an 8 Gen 2 and an OLED screen at that $250 price point. Like, they have got a pipeline for some really good stuff coming out if they're able to continue producing. I was under the impression they were just selling through the stock that they had, but best I can tell, they're still producing new Portal 2s at that $250 price point.
I'm not surprised by that at all. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Especially the base one, right? It's still one of the best values in retro handheld gaming right now. I mean, it's hard to top that for $250.
And from what I can tell, and I really want to test this, I was told that the Portal 2 is the last device that still uses UFS 4.0. Like, they never announced a downgrade on that.
Right.
It had it before. In theory, it should have it now. So I'm almost looking at that device as like, if we saw the performance tank so much on Rocknex because it wasn't being installed natively, UFS 4.0, what if I just install that natively and it's a 128 gigabyte Steam device? You buy a 256 Steam device. What's the difference between that and a 128 Steam device?
Yeah, it's crazy how. I mean, and good on them. They've been keeping it in stock, but they also just kept it at that price. Like they just said, you know what, we're just going to leave it here.
They have a manufacturing pipeline was able to support it, and I think that's what goes back to the Nova. The Nova is able to support that price because they've got a pipeline which is cooking with that Gen 2, and good on them because it's knocks the price out for everybody else who's trying to compete with that really hard.
Yeah, the pricing can be tough here too. It definitely is higher than we expected. I was thinking with this 4x3 form factor, but if they're making the whole new screen and it's a custom built situation, they're using these chips. Okay, there's extra costs. Plus, they're doing a 12 gig variant, which people are going to enjoy. But yeah, this is one instance where I think the 8 gig is more than enough for what you're going to be most likely playing on this.
Yeah.
So that seems like the sweet spot. $229. I'm thinking either the purple. I'm going to pre-order either the purple or I like the 16-bit. I like the 16-bit a lot.
I'm so undecided. I like all the transparent colors.
Yeah, I know.
Tough.
I kind of wish the transparent colors, though, the face buttons, I wish those were colorful face buttons like the RP2S had. Like
you know what that means. You just need to buy.
You got to swap them.
Yeah, you got to swap. You got to do that. Yeah.
And Retroid's really good about parts too. They typically they offer the same size buttons as previous devices, or they offer parts. And I'm a sucker for whatever is new. So that new like transparent like clear one is calling to me, and it reminds me of the crystal buttons that were on like the mini long. Like if those buttons can feel as good as they look, this is a winner.
Yeah, and no glass front. I know a lot of people are really happy about that. It kind of going back to how it was before.
That's actually retro. That's like 2020's retro.
Amazing that's announced as a feature. Like, hey guys, we're going back to what people consider to be less premium, but we know that you want it.
So did you guys see this too? That they have a Badonk backplate that you can put on there as a DIY.
Oh, slim flat back shell like the RP4 is what they're defaulting to.
Correct.
And it's a pre-order bonus. So if you pre-order it, you get both.
Pre-order it within a certain period of time?
Right. Yes. Yeah. It's time gated, but it will come with the Badonk if you get it early.
Oh, we got to get the Badonk. We have to get the Badonk.
Hey, I get to save $3. I think that's what it says, right?
5,000 milliamp hour battery, Android 13, UFS 3.1, like Michael was talking about there. Wi-Fi 7 on here, which is cool. So if you're going to do streaming, that's really nice. Bluetooth 5.3, OTA updates, of course, analog L2, R2. And they have active cooling. I mean, what more do you want? LPDDR5X as well for the RAM.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah, this should be pretty solid overall. I think outside of any gotchas with the display, I think overall this is going to be probably a favorite for many.
Well, and because it has the power under the hood with the 8 Gen 2, you're going to be able to output through the external right there.
You'll be able to do the 4.3 consoles like PS2 and GameCube reliably. You can do those. The big thing. Yep.
And it'll push out DisplayPort at 4K 60 hertz. So you're going to actually have the power to push that.
Yep. Someone in chat, KJJ is saying Endgame 4.3. I'm like, yep.
Absolutely, Kenny.
Yeah, I think for many. Yep.
That's one of our mods over at r/Retroid.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, good guy.
This is your Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2 machine. Just Rogue Squadron with no compromises.
Which will be a big deal for some people, Yeah, I mean that's what someone who wants.
So what's everyone's thoughts? Let us know in chat. Let us know in the comments if you're watching this back later. And yeah, this will go up for pre-order right at 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, which is 6/26/2026. Wait, 6/26/2026. Okay. There's something there. And 6 p.m. Pacific time.
Yeah.
I did have a crazy thought. I had a crazy thought this morning because they're like, consider this screen, and there's no way they're going to use this screen once. Like let's speculate. Speculate.
Oh yeah,
like with specs.
Oh yeah, they might as well give us a clamshell. They're going to give us a vertical.
What else could you do with this? You could make a Thor Max, right? With a 7-inch screen up top.
You could.
Yes.
Give us a true dual screen.
Give it to me.
Give us the actual RGDS that we wanted.
Make a Retroid laptop. I don't know. Make it the touchpad is that screen.
Right.
But I'm in the same way that I think Ambernick did really, really well with the screen that was on the slide, putting other devices. I'm excited about this device. I'm excited about what else they're going to do with the screen. Because if they custom fabbed it, there's no way you're using this just once.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that they showed footage of the dual screen as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really cool.
So here's a video of it in action, huh? This is their pre-production model.
Nice, good choice.
Right?
That's a good choice.
If it's for real, the bezels on it aren't just the render. The bezels on it are actually incredibly thin, and that makes it look that much better.
The engineering prototype, yeah. So this looks, so it is compatible with the dual screen.
Yeah. I'm glad I saved one.
And it looks much better with this than on the RP5 or the RP Mini, I think. Of course, the aspect ratio is going to match better to the RP5, but I think this looks more like a true 3DS because you get the wide top screen, you get the square bottom screen.
That actually does not look bad at all. Are they going to restock?
Touche.
Is it still in stock? Because I know it went out of stock. Do they have availability on it? I'm curious if we could check that.
Last I checked, it was still out of stock, but
Yeah, I hope they restock it.
it's been
because
coming back intermittently.
Yeah, I think people will be interested in picking that up again.
Should be under, there we
There it
go.
is, yep.
Oh, it is available right now.
Okay, good to know.
So
good to
people
know.
might want to take a look at that.
Yeah, that's good to know. Yeah, I have the translucent white one.
If you wanted to get it accessorized, then here you go. And they're going to also offer some accessories and DIY stuff, maybe not on day one, but I bet we might even right now see some pages for some of the accessories.
I did enjoy Russ coming out. He described his perfect handheld, and it is mostly this. And then he put out a video recently saying, like, guys, I didn't know.
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah. They play it close to the vest over there.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I could not like argue with what he was saying is his ideal handheld. And this, besides maybe the resolution on the screen, which may actually not be possible for what he wanted, like this is kind of the ideal device. And I'm hoping that this is just small enough to be pocketable. Not pocketable as in you're going to go travel with in your pocket. Yeah. Like I'm not taking a hike with this thing, but like putting in your pocket to go walk around the house would be way easier with this than it is like a Portal 2.
Sorry, Dazzling Rainbow. Don't mean to offend your beloved RP Mini.
What did you say about the RP Mini? I didn't catch that.
I just thought the dual screen looks better with this versus the RP Mini because it looks almost too big with the RP Mini when I combine those.
Slander.
Two. I know.
I won't allow it.
Well, everyone has an opinion. So that's what
we don't allow your
opinions. Well, how about how about staying tuned for Zoo from Zoo Reviews? He has a video going up all about his thoughts about the Retroid Pocket Nova, I believe tomorrow. So stay tuned for his video. He has thoughts and things. Our thoughts are moving on over to the old MSI Claw 8.
What you got loaded up there?
So I got First Light, 007 First Light playing on here. And yeah, so Rob and I got hands-on with this already over at Computex. We were in Taipei, Taiwan for a week and playing around with it. We went to MSI's headquarters and got to kind of go behind the scenes and look, all about this thing. And I came away from that not knowing if we're getting version 4 or version 5 rubbers in these speakers because the speakers are still banging, but they sound about the same as the Claw 8. And you know that speakers are my big thing.
Yeah.
So
I would agree with that. I don't think there's anything different in terms of how,
but they still sound great to me. I saw Tom's Guide's review said the speakers sound mid, and I'm like, what? I thought it wasn't one of the guys we saw over there though. It was a guy named Brandon, and I was like, really? Did you listen to the speakers? Did you go in and tune them because they're still banging, they're still great speakers, but I don't think they're any better than the 8.
They get crazy loud. I mean, I have to like make sure the volume's down before I launch anything.
No, they're good.
They wake up the whole house.
It feels good on 007. It feels good on Forza. It feels good. I was playing, what game I was really enjoying earlier, very immersive, was Horizon Zero Dawn. It's a PlayStation game.
Okay.
I picked it up on Steam recently. And that's been a lot of fun. So the screen is immersive, but what I'm missing on this, you already know what I'm going to say, is that we're not getting OLED. That would bring that immersion that one next step better. And the elephant in the room, which the elephant doesn't even need to take up that much space because it's so much. $1,799, $1,800 for the price.
Yep.
Makes this near impossible to recommend. $1,800 at Best Buy, $1,800 at Micro Center, $1,800 at MSI. It's not even in stock right now. So, we're asking the rep, like, where can people get this? And the next restock is just to Micro Center, and that's on July 3rd. So that's the next restock. So check out our link in the description. There's a link inside there to Micro Center. It shows you all the stores. It compares prices on our Handheld Deals website. We linked there. But Micro Center is the next drop if you are interested in this. So basically, like, price, getting that out of the way, very cost prohibitive.
Yep.
For nearly everybody. Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about it because it is freaking cool. And the G3
B&H
Extreme
has it at $16.99. I wonder if they haven't updated their price yet.
Check B&H. Maybe B&H is the place.
No,
it's $17.99. They're out of stock. Yeah, they've been out of stock everywhere. Best Buy sold out like immediately.
I don't know if you guys have seen the news about just general pricing. Xbox is going up again.
Xbox as well, yeah.
Apple's now having to raise prices on their stuff. So it's just a tough state of things right now in the industry, in the space.
It's so freaking tough, yeah.
And it's buy
now because it's only going to get worse. Who knows?
Right? Do they have the whole FOMO thing? Yeah, the
Mm-hmm.
whole FOMO thing. Like, yeah, don't buy anything if you don't need it.
Fair. Yes, please don't.
Regardless, one day, whether it's today or 5 years from now, these things do come down in price at some point. So it's like, yeah, don't buy for the fear of missing out. Literally.
This feels like a good first foray for that G3 and G3 Extreme chip. It is impressive that it's coming out with the benchmarks and with the real world performance. But it's the RAM, right? I'm almost wondering if they would have been better off going with a 24 gigabyte SKU.
Like what 1X?
Yeah,
I would have 16. Probably they're too late to get away from to get away from like 24 or 32, but they can get away with 24. I feel like 24 would have totally worked here if we could save some money.
I am curious because that's what 1X did to get that. Well, what is it? The $13.99 early bird SKU. They have a 24 gig, 512 gigabyte model, and I'm curious if the RAM plays some impact on performance.
Well,
and if it is, how big of it, is it?
1X player is the same chip, G3 Extreme,
Correct.
But you're getting it with an OLED screen, which is a huge benefit there. You are getting all micro switch, like clicky buttons, which I didn't love in the end. For me, I tried those new Apexes, the 1X3 and the 1X Player 2 Mini, all those. They all feel like an Apex to me, basically. I know people were saying, like, no, it's not an Apex. Well, I get it's not literally, but the form factor and the buttons all feel like that. But it is nice because you do get that OLED screen. So it is like, this chip is ridiculously powerful. It has taken anything I've thrown at it. Mm-hmm. And it's night and day difference from my Steam Deck. It's unfortunate because the Steam Deck I still find the most comfortable, nice experience, and you get the most vibrant screen, little lower screen resolution though. On their 8-inch screen here is still packing a punch. Still the same screen from their Claw 8 series, and
which is a really good panel. Like, I remember when I turned it on for the first time out of the box, and, the MSI logo comes up, and it's like everything's black on the screen except for that logo in red. And I'm like,
right.
There's really no backlight bleeding. It just has really good color levels that make it look almost to the point of OLED. Obviously, when you compare it to an OLED, it's not going to be that case, but just out of the box, looking at it, it's like, oh, this is actually a really nice looking screen. It's really sharp. The colors are really good. Everything about it looks really good. So again, it's a good IPS panel. It's a really good one. And
the software experience, is still not amazing. So I put it in Xbox mode here.
Yeah. So and that's the default. That's the default. It comes with Xbox. It's set to Xbox mode out of the box, basically.
Thank goodness, because the first foray with the Allies or whatever, where you had to like download update after update. That was a mess.
I appreciate that about it as well.
Yep, and it had the new overlay already there. It has all the new software updates. So yeah, everything's all good to go. It was really nice. I actually did a reset on mine. Mine obviously was used. It's okay. I did a reset because I just wanted to see what that open, out of the box experience was like. And yeah, it is Xbox mode basically. And so we have all this. So the actual MSI Center M, this is pretty much the same that we've always seen in all the claws, prior. So they, you can launch your games from here, and then you have the user scenario where you can set, the different performance options. You can also really like dial it down like you've been able to do before. And see, we can go up to 37 watts on the PL2 and 35 on PL1. I think we can go, let's see how low we can go. I remember it's being pretty low.
You can go down
Yes,
to
8 watts.
8.
Yeah. And
on
I'll tell
PLM.
you, like, I've only had it for a day. I got it yesterday. I've just been leaving it in AI engine and letting it do its thing. And it's just, it's kind of refreshing. It's a set it and forget it kind of thing where, you know, you do that, you launch your games and you're just playing and not really fiddling around too much. You could definitely do that if you want to
Sure.
see how low in terms of TDP you can go or how much power you can give this thing. And you can give it quite a lot of power. So
it'll go between its default on AI mode. I found out is 25 watts. That's where it always
Mhm.
starts at 25 watts.
I noticed that as well. Yeah.
And-
So like total power though, like 25 watts total power.
Total
basically.
system power, and it'll go down to 15, and it'll
Mhm.
go up to 30. And if you plug it in, it'll go up to 35.
Yeah, so let's see. I don't think there's any updates. I just did this yesterday, so nope, we're all good.
Yeah,
So
I got
all
mine
this
up
work,
to
the
date.
MSI Center thing works really well. It's nice. They did one thing that I'm so happy about. They switched the overlay to the left side, so now it comes up here,
Right?
which makes a lot more sense because it's on the left side of the screen. Just your brain and I mean other manufacturers do the same thing. It's just so much nicer having on this left side. I know
You're used to having that with your like your Ally and other
Mhm.
systems, and so this
Mhm.
is much nicer that they switched it now to be more in line there. And the M Center comes up if you push
On
the
the right
bottom
side.
right.
Yep.
Yeah, right. And then this, you get this, and it has all my games here.
Nice.
Yeah, if it was on the other side of where the button is, that's just
And you get
incredibly
Steam.
disorienting.
The thing I've also noticed is that, especially compared to like the early days of MSI, they've come a long way in terms of the software and integration and all that. It's a lot peppier, right? Like you hit MSI Center M and it comes up instantly. The overlay comes
new
up.
colors,
It's not
too.
laggy. It's not slow. It just is very responsive. Things come up when you expect it to. They go away when you expect it to. So like that experience has been really good for me.
I was going to ask, how is the ergonomics of it? I mean, it's very pronounced, that chin, but I don't know if that affects you much in terms of actual
There-
usage and gameplay.
The ergonomics are the highlight because one thing that's not the highlight is just how ugly this screen sticking out the bottom is. I
I
like the
know.
purple
I
though.
know.
I do like the purple that they went with, but the screen sticking out I don't love. However, it is nice that they have it like that because it can stand up. It doesn't need a stand. It'll just stand no problem, and it's not. You know, you could tip it over for sure, but it's pretty solidly
Yeah.
stood up, which I appreciate. But no,
I
these
definitely
grips are-
appreciate that because I mean, when I do some B-roll shots, beauty shots, it's great that it just stands on its own.
and it's it's got what 785 grams of weight here, but
it
it
doesn't
really,
feel that way though.
Yeah, it's really well distributed, much like
Mhm.
the Xbox Ally, man. I
Yes,
mean, this is a
yes.
very comfortable handheld the way they have these grips, and equally so, MSI is finally after all these generations, they've got the ergonomics down. Like these are great freaking ergonomics. They feel great. The weight is well balanced, and
Yes.
I like the little laser etched grooves, whatever they've done here around the corners where your fingertips actually land and on the triggers feel really good. So this is their best ergo design yet. It's just really a joy to actually feel and play with and use. And I'm finally dethroning my original. I really like the original claw. Like I'm one of the weirdos who like this one. The 8 did not find that comfortable, but yeah, the original. This is the 135H variant, even, which I got working again thanks to Trihack's help, Rob.
That original claw is the Win 600 of its generation.
Right, yeah, which I really enjoyed. But now this had a lot of problems. Shoulders, the D-pad, just nothing really came together. The face buttons were good. Speakers are great. The ergo was okay. Then they kind of took a step backward in ergo and a step forward everywhere else. Now they've taken a further step forward with D-pad with what is it, metal
They're using metal dome
switches.
switches. Yes.
Feel really nice.
So-
This D-pad finally.
It's funny because when we were in Taipei, I was kind of like okay about it. It was like I didn't really get a good sense of it. But now that I've been using it for the past day, I'm like, oh, I really love how tactile it feels. It's very responsive. And I'm like, this is definitely their best D-pad that they've put in a claw, period. I mean, it's a huge improvement over the prior generations. And yeah, I mean, it's like a small change, but it's definitely a welcome change.
Well, and another thing about, I'm going to again talk about the speakers again because the audio experience really is my favorite part, one of my favorite parts. And yeah, Jordan's saying that's right. The down-firing speakers for One X player. I don't love that they do that, so I like these front-firing. However, this does have to contend to compete now with Asus's, because Asus Xbox Ally X and Xbox Ally here both have like A-tier speakers as well. And it's really a close tie to my ears. I think that thanks MSI.
It's all about that bass.
Windows, Microsoft.
Oh, good old Cortana.
I gotta set this up so it has a new battery now.
A little Wi-Fi here, a little Wi-Fi there.
No, come on, Cortana. Chill out, man. So we have to contend with these speakers, which are freaking awesome, and they're very, very close. I think music sounds better on the claw, but gameplay and like action sounds and omnidirectional stuff sounds a little better to me at the Ally. I think that the way they do their sound virtualization is a little bit better, and so I think that's better for gaming. But this still has a very nice software setup for configuring your audio. Let's see, where is it?
Yeah, like the title screen for Batman is like really loud, and I'm like, whoa, the sound quality is insane, and you really do get to appreciate it. They're solid speakers. So if you've had experience with the prior gen claws, you will definitely appreciate the ones here. Yeah,
and they were waiting to hear back from their speaker supplier to see if they were the new Gen 5 rubbers or not, which helps the sound reverberate throughout the body and all that. So they weren't sure if it was version 4 like we had with the 8 or version 5, which should give you just a little bit more oomph.
So, is it just bass? Because the sound clarity is one thing, but it seems like where these things really thrive was that they just produce more clear bass than
because you have all this body here, and you have these ergo. There's lots of body for the bass to like reverberate, So it has nice, chunky, beefy sound, but very, very close sounding to the Asus. And this also has awesome sound.
I see you have the white one. Are you as big of a fan as I am of the white one?
Yeah, it's my preferred one, honestly.
Yeah,
because
I
it's
love
lighter
that
weight. You can just pick it up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I like that it's around $400 or $500, and
yep.
Being less expensive means that it does feel less guilty, especially when everything in the PC handheld space is just very, very expensive.
It was very expensive. This is the Lenovo Legion Go 2.
I thought you got rid of that, or did you reacquire one?
This is one with SteamOS that Mike from Team Retro sent over.
Oh, that's right. He had his whole thing with trying to get the remotes and the controllers, and all that.
Yeah,
for his build.
I've been testing this with SteamOS, which is really nice. Now, the benefit of the 2 is this is way less powerful than the G3 Extreme. Like, G3 Extreme just smokes everything I have here for any of my handhelds.
Really, outside of the 395, which is in its own class, there's nothing else in the market as powerful as the G3 Extreme.
Right.
And the G3 Extreme has also the efficiency, too, compared to some of the other chips as well.
And I love the One X player with the HX3, was it 370 in here? One X player F1 Pro.
I love the F1 Pro.
This is so nice. Also an OLED screen, a little smaller, but man, this gives you everything you want. So for some people who want this plus OLED, I think that One X Player 3, One X Player X2 Mini might be the move. But if you don't need AAA power for everything and maximum frame rates, man, it's the comfort and the beautiful big beautiful OLED display on the Legion Go 2. If you can stomach the freaking was it $1,300 up to $2,000 price tag? Most commonly $2,000.
Yeah,
beautiful display.
It's a bummer that basically we're in a world where all of these handhelds are over $1,000, except for the Xbox Ally X. That's really the only one that's sort of holding on. It's holding on to that $1,000 price point.
$1,800 is the sale price, which actually what you're getting
is Fest deal. There you go.
It's not a great deal for what you're getting. You can get the Xbox Ally X for $1,000.
It's funny because they're the same price. It's the same price as the Claw, and I guarantee you there will be some that pick that one over the Claw because of the OLED screen.
Because the OLED screen, but the top firing speakers on the Lenovo
are
which
awful.
They're amazing.
Awful.
They're a little bit better, I think, on the Legion Go S here, which also is the Steam edition. Another purple that I really enjoy.
The same, and I was
Same
going to say
screen as well.
I love the Go S. I think
Go S is fantastic.
Awesome handheld.
It's still now it's very expensive. Now it's $1,500. No longer worth it at all.
I was going to say it was a great value move for the Z2 Go.
Yep. And then here's the Steam Deck OLED. This is the limited edition one. And these the top tier ones go for $950. So this is not a recommend now either. You do get the OLED, and it's very nice. But none of these are really a great deal. I think the closest thing we have to a deal is Asus.
That One X Player 3 though is at least like $400 less than, or $300 to $400 less than this one. It's got a little bit less memory, but it does give you that G3 Extreme.
I would say then One X Player might have it locked in this round. We'll see, but they're way more niche is the thing. So
the other thing too, just to be mindful of, for that $13.99 SKU is you are getting half the storage and getting 24 gigs of RAM. So yes, that's the one thing just to keep that in mind. Yeah. So that's the only thing. I mean, but it's they were smart to do that. They knew what they were doing with that.
Well, and if you're curious
packaging.
What the packaging looks like, if you pick one of these up, since we didn't give you the true unboxing experience today, look no further than this packaging. They didn't put much inside this time.
No, I noticed that.
They said it's not even the stock charger. It's just a random 65-watt charger.
We will never get an unboxing experience as cool as the Kun.
No, that was with the wooden box and all that. That's crazy. Let's see. For those of you who aren't familiar with the chipset, though, and this crazy ARC GPU that's in here, let's take a look at the specs. Sony pulled up on the old screeny poo. We'll do a speed read of this one. So this is packed. They call it Copilot Plus as well. No, this is the MSI Claw 8 X AI Plus CG3 EM Copilot Plus handheld PC. It has the
Not even Microsoft wants to call it the Copilot Plus anymore.
No, it's the Claude Plus. Intel Arc G3 Extreme processor, Windows 11 Home, ergonomic for optimal gaming. Okay, it has the 8-inch FHD Plus 1920 by 1200 touchscreen, 120 hertz, 100% sRGB coverage, 500 nits, brightness there, VRR. I did notice the brightness. I wish it was a little bit brighter. I was having a little bit problems seeing the intensity of Horizon when I was outdoors for a moment. IPS level display there, Hall effect triggers and joysticks. Okay, so both the triggers and the joysticks. All right, best in class. And the joysticks as well, we noticed a little bit loose. I wish maybe a little bit tighter for first-person shooters would be nice. Best in class 80 watt-hour battery, they're saying. So yeah, 80 watt-hour is great to have under the TSA limit of 99. So that's good. Revolutionary cooler boost, hyperflow technology directs. Okay, so it has internal cooling, and yes, I think the cooling's been pretty efficient.
Yeah, they actually improved the cooling system, so the whole thing is different than what you saw in prior generations. And I gotta say, it's quiet. It is
a lot quieter.
Yeah,
they did a good job.
Very quiet. Mm-hmm.
As well as the macro keys. So you got macro keys there on the back. You got 2 of those. Swift transfers and extensive connectivity with Thunderbolt 4. MSI Center with Xbox mode, so they're really focusing on that now. The AI engine, yeah, that's where I leave it most of the time. And what's cool though, Rob, I don't know if you noticed this, but if you switch it to endurance mode, it changes the settings to optimize for 30 FPS. It drops down to a 30 FPS limit. I was playing Batman on it, and I noticed that it perfectly went from 60 FPS down to 30 FPS, and it stabilized, and it changed the graphics in the game as well when I switched over, and it took about a total of 7 seconds for the whole change to happen, and then I'm 30 FPS gaming with way more battery life.
I noticed that as well. So that was something where you had to go into the Intel software before and toggle it on, and now they've actually integrated it into the overlay, which is a key thing. So you can just do that quickly on the fly, which is awesome.
That automation is good.
I was gonna say Overlord's saying it's not quieter than the MSI Claw 8 AI for them.
I don't agree with that. My Claw 8 AI is louder, but also it has as a whine, a little weird buzzing to it, and apparently it's affected a lot of units too. But I think this is very quiet at right now 30 watts. I don't hear it that much.
It's very quiet at 30 watts. So I like running it in endurance mode. I like to see how much it can handle. A lot of the games it's compatible with, where it'll just switch what it needs to, and then it restabilizes at 30 FPS, which I've never seen any handheld of any of these Windows handhelds do something like that.
And that's
where
something
it's
that
so
Intel
seamless.
was working on. They're trying to design everything for handheld gaming in mind. And so the endurance mode is one feature where they added that to, that if you really want to squeeze that battery life out, it's a quick setting that just
And
activates, and boom, now you're getting more battery life out of it.
freaking XESS is awesome as well.
Multi-frame
really helped.
generation,
Which is
Frame
what I just had
generation
on screen,
as well.
yep.
I mean, oh my god, just flaw. You don't even need that stuff with this chipset that much, but
No,
you can
no.
just go from awesome to just next level and then max out your graphics because you're leaning a little bit more on that frame gen and the XEXS dynamic, resolution scaling stuff. I've had a lot of fun. This is one handle I've had a lot of fun playing and testing. And
It's very enjoyable. I mean, again, like you said, games just run really well on it. There's no hesitation of whether or not it's going to run or what the experience is going to be like. And then with all the, different features that they've been adding into it, like you were talking about frame gen and all that. I mean, you can have the kind of experience that you choose that you want to have, So if you really want to squeeze the battery life, you can do that. If you really want to make it look really fancy and great graphics, this has power to do that. Or if you want high frame rate, then you got frame gen and things like that to really push it as well. So there's a lot of things you can go with this.
Yeah, and I'm usually running medium to high settings, and we're seeing here's their graph. So there's the kind of stock games they chose. When I go even off this list, I'm still seeing like 40 or 50% gains over my Xbox Ally X, over my HX370, the what is it, 1X Player F1 Pro. I'm seeing just big gains over both of those chipsets. It's cool. It's cool. I'm not even like the specs guy normally, but I've been nerding out on this one because it's such a generational leap forward. I'm like, okay, well, what is this game? What does this game handle like? And
the Intel tech is really good. Like their frame generation, I'm actually pretty impressed by it. I'm not big on frame gen, but I've actually grown to appreciate it, and I've been using it more and more lately, actually on the NVIDIA side and even on the Intel side. And I'm like, it's really cool. The tech is pretty impressive.
Yeah, like here's Horizon, and let's see. I think I have it in AI mode.
So this one's pushing hard because
you're
at 50 watt total power.
This is with XESS set to 95, and then right now we have frame gen.
What are the in-game settings? Because that looks incredible. Wow.
Yeah, I have everything nearly maxed out.
Oh, okay.
There's a PS5 game.
Wow.
There's a PS5 game. There's a PS5 in your hands.
Pretty much, yeah. It's ridiculous. Look, I'm at 1920, so I'm at native resolution by 1200. Auto aspect ratio, VSyncs on. Dynamics 120. Actually have it going above on XESS. I have FSR 3.1.
Does that game not support Intel's, or is it only?
No.
Okay.
So that's what we got to work with here. So this isn't one of their ideal, game. I wanted to test one that was off their list.
Yeah, that's why I had Batman running, because that's one that actually
that is one that they tested fully.
Yeah, so this one is running at 4x frame gen, so it's going from 30 frames per second to 120 frames per second. And I think this is like medium high settings right now. I mean, it looks awesome.
Well, and then you're pulling, what is it?
32 watts.
32 watts total power. So I'm running 36 watts total power. So nearly the same as you, not relying on Intel's latest greatest for frame gen. But I do have everything else.
You're on high settings. That's insane. That's crazy.
Everything. And so here's what's cool. So check it out, right? About 70 FPS. We're going to change it over to
the endurance mode.
Yeah. So
I haven't had a chance to look at like Intel's full list of of the games that support it.
It's gonna stutter
the
for a minute.
Turn off. Yep, it's dropping.
And it's gonna
how low can we
finagle
go?
its settings a little bit, and then immediately locks in at a solid, stable 30.
That's crazy. And now
in the middle of a
you're pulling like more than half. I mean, more than less than half.
Get back to the game.
Because it was at what, 49 at the top end. So, yeah.
That automation is so important, because the more friction you add towards these settings, the less likely you are to use it. You just want to be like, I just want to set it and have it work.
Mm-hmm. So it's writing the very low end.
That's what I was very impressed by, is that a lot of what I've been doing with this is just set it and forget it kind of thing. And I think for the end user, that's critical.
So now we're total system power 21 watts, 22 watts.
Crazy.
So we dropped from
So
36.
you're
we dropped
looking at
10
about
watts,
3.5 to 4 hours, depending because it fluctuates,
which is
which is
just awesome.
insane.
But it's just so fluid that it's running at 30 now. And yeah, we can tell that the XeSS, that it's the dynamic scaling has come down quite a bit, but the graphics still look nearly as good. It's relying a little bit more on that technology here, but it's still, I mean, it's fluid. It's a fluid 30 now. And it's the fan turned off almost. It's very quiet. Let's see if we can.
Do you know if Intel has launched their the pre-shader compilation that they were talking about? Because they're working on a service where basically, like God of War, you launch it and it takes forever to do all that pre-shader compilation. Apparently, they're having it where you can pre-download it and boom, you just launch the game.
Oh, right.
They
did hear about that.
Yeah,
they were talking about that.
Test that. Yeah.
There's also Bazite coming to this Intel chip.
If you know the GPU that you're targeting, then yeah, in theory, you should know exactly what the pre-compiled shaders are going to look like.
Mm-hmm. And let's switch it back to the AI engine. So we'll hear it. Listen to the fan kick back up.
Yeah. I can hear it, but it's not.
It's not that loud.
Not insane. Yeah.
Very faint.
Yeah.
And now we're going to be back crossing 60 FPS in a minute here. The graphics are going to smooth out.
Overlord is making a point in the chat that on Ram, he said, will Intel do a big driver update? Like probably, but I think one of the benefits that you've seen out of MSI versus some of the AMD-based handhelds is that the drivers just get released, right? I don't think they have to go through as much interference where the manufacturer has to pay for the drivers. I think Intel is really interested in making sure that the latest drivers get out there as quickly as possible. And
they've been very good. I mean, Intel, I was actually surprised that the stuff they showed us at Computex, they were saying that these are things rolling out. And it's here. It's actually on this device. So that's nice that they shipped what they said they were going to ship. And then they've been good about getting updates consistently. If you look at the prior clause, they've been really pushing a lot of driver updates. So I will give Intel credit. They really are working hard in this space.
They've been doing well. Yeah. They take it seriously.
Why it's such a shame that everything else surrounding the industry, it's just awful timing, because they actually have an amazing product here.
And then for the face buttons feel the same as the Claw 8, but I know there's been some improvements there. They just feel good. Like they're good, squishy rubber membrane buttons. D-pad feels a lot better to me now. It works well in fighting games as well. The joysticks is slightly too loose for my liking, but they feel good. Those Hall effect joysticks. And yeah, the shoulders now, they've really been getting better at their shoulder design. So these shoulder buttons feel good. They're quiet. Let me get my ASMR mic going here. You also get analog L2, R2, and those macro buttons. So there's a look at the back and the thermal design with more improved airflow there.
Yeah, I will say that I love the way the triggers feel, like just in terms of like the molding in your hands and the way you hold it. Everything just sits right in my hands, at least. Like it's a very comfy handheld for sure.
And Idle Cheese says, that chin. And I will say that chin, how about that stand? How about that stand?
The thing is, I was talking to Russ, and it's like, after some time, it does, you don't think about it, right? When you're playing a game, you're focused on what's on your screen. And so it kind of becomes this afterthought that, it's not the best looking thing, but, you're just focused on your game, basically. And that's kind of what it is.
You're thinking too small. This is the future. TJD 101 perfected the design, years ago. All handhelds will look like this in the future.
Man. Yeah. I just want that OLED screen. I want this with the OLED screen.
And they were claiming on their list of items on their website that they upgraded the D-pad. So they said you did notice an improvement. So not dramatic, but it did feel different than the previous models. Okay.
Well, now you can actually feel it click in each direction because it has that tactile feeling and that sound too. It's not loud. It's very quiet, but there's that metal dome switch underneath there now. I'll show you what that sounds like.
I'm going to launch a game that we can maybe take a look at its low TDP performance.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So while you do that, I'll get that going.
I don't even know what to play. This Elliot game is awesome, by the way. This new, not just because it's my son's name, but Awesome role-playing game here. Just came out. Very addictive. Very good. So here's a low TDP game for you. This is probably one that we can easily put in endurance mode.
The thing is, I think endurance automatically caps the 30.
It will. Yeah. So you could do that, and then you might as well do custom then. So if you want to do...
that's what I'm going to do on my end. I'm going to go into custom and just see
Yeah, you can go to manual, and then you can adjust your PL1 and PL2.
Yep.
And we could put it... And you don't need to lock it at 30. You can manually get your frame rate stuff set up how you want. Because then you could do low TDP with 120 hertz mode, which is kind of fun. Let's see that. Where's my game? This one, maybe? So nice.
This is nuts. I mean, I'm going to change the settings, but I'm playing Hades 2 right now, pushing almost 200 frames per second.
Okay, let's switch over to you.
That's just wild to me. I'm like, holy crap, on a freaking handheld. It's awesome.
The camera's even going to pick up how good it looks.
No, I know. It's a shame. But like 22 watts and I'm pushing almost 200 frames per second. That's insane.
Yeah, this G3E chip is no joke. I mean, any handheld this graces is going to be having a pretty good time. It's going to be having a leap ahead of everybody else just from the chip alone.
It's the efficiency of it too that appeals to me, because we've seen you can shoehorn a desktop chip inside of a handheld with the 395, but
right, and they were telling us about that. They were saying how they went back and looked at how to balance the power between the GPU and the CPU and truly tune it for what you need for a handheld. And I mean, it's obvious. You can tell like this chip is doing things that I've never seen before.
You can take a look. Here we were at Computex here. Rob and I were at the Intel booth, which was in a hotel room, by the way, with a bed, and you could lay in there and and they'd give you the handhelds with the glasses. And yeah, we looked at a bunch. We got to compare it directly with the One X Player stuff, the One X Player X2 Mini.
Yeah, they had everything that was running the G3 Extreme in there, so that was kind of cool to see all the different handhelds.
They also had Asus. They had the Allies. They had the AI. Yes. They had other competitors, and
yep, the Acer one was there as well. Like, yeah, it was cool to kind of have all that there.
Yeah, and KJJ, this is cool, but I can't see myself ever spending that kind of money. Absolutely, that's why it's see, right? That's why look how cool this is. Look how many games we get. This is so cool. Who can afford this? This is ridiculous. We can't recommend this, Like, we can't recommend that you buy this, but nonetheless, like, here's what it is if you did buy it at that exorbitant cost. They've got to bring that cost down. We've got to not show me on the bed in the hotel room. I think Sony's looking for it specifically. He likes to torture me. Yeah, so there's the One X Player 3 right there.
The only version of this handheld which is out right now is the one with the G3 Extreme chip. We don't have anything yet with just the G3 with non-extreme.
No, and they said that was later in the year.
Later on.
And they actually had no products to show that they even used the chip. So I don't know for sure if they're going to end up scrapping it or we don't know. Yeah.
We don't know anything about the new one.
Yep.
The budget version, but people asking casualties of gaming, wondering what the latency feels like. Latency is so far solid. Like, we haven't tested with diagnostic tools or anything, but I mean,
I
playing fighting games is a pretty quick indicator in FPS gaming, and I mean,
I was trying to pay attention to it more so if I was using FrameGen, because that's where you'll get the latency.
I'm not using FrameGen on Elliot.
Yeah. Here. And I'm not using FrameGen here on Hades. It's not even. I don't even think it's an option in the game. You could do it like a system-wide thing through the Intel stuff, but I don't need to.
Maybe slow down the footage or something. Let's see how can we do.
Yeah, Hades is interesting because it's a kind of game that will just take the power if it has it. And so I capped it. We're now at 8 PL1 and 10 for the PL2, which is the lowest you can go on both numbers. and we're drawing 18 watts, 9 watts for the CPU power, and I'm still at 170 something frames.
Casualty's asking.
It's
frame
crazy.
Frame gen latency. We
Yeah,
tested frame
that's
gen
what
latency.
I figured. I figured it was the frame gen.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So like in Lego Batman, like that's one of the games that they were showcasing, and that's one that I'm kind of blown away by how good it looks.
The Batman game is so good.
And I don't feel it much. And I mean, I guess in that game like that, it makes sense to use frame gen where, speed and accuracy and things like that are not really critical. I do want to try it in other games I haven't had the chance to yet.
Well, and I know I'm keep hogging your copy of Batman. You can just tell me to log off, by the way. But
no, I can't. They changed the family thing.
You can't message me and be
that's why I have
hey,
to like
get
disown
off my game.
No, I have to. Oh, well, I mean, I guess I could do that.
Yeah.
But what if it's like 4 a.m.? What if I decide I want to play Batman at like 4 a.m.? I just woke up and
be like, get the hell off the game. I'll be like, all right, I quit. There you go. Because it's your copy.
All right, well, I'll try that. I'll try that out tonight. Just
it's better than hiding it permanently from the library, like with 007. I just spend $90
sharing.
I know you disown me from our own family sharing, and then I'm spending $90. I'm like, come on.
He's protecting your save files.
Wow, I'm actually down to 15 watts right now on this.
I got to get a game that you want that you don't have.
The problem is I buy all the cool games.
Because you're too fast. You're too fast. You go out and buy the cool game. And it's like, well,
yeah, I'm like,
I'm not going to buy it
now. You guys made me spend whatever it was for freaking.
I feel like a freeloader.
They knew what they were doing with that.
They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, the minute I saw that game in action, I'm like, I'm going to buy this game. It looks awesome.
I knew that they got you in that moment, and I just needed to wait it out and not spend the money. It's like when you go to
paying attention. I'm killing my health here.
It's like when you go to dinner with a friend, and it's like, nah, they're gonna pay, but like, you want to offer real quick.
Which room should I go to, guys?
But then not really offer.
Well, this one. I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, so Hades 2 performance is awesome. Like, this is crazy. Once it normalized down to like 15 watts, I'm like, that's incredible. Yeah, I mean, that's really good stuff.
I can't wait to beat Elliot Dazzling Rainbow. Yeah. I don't know if I'll do a full review, but if I get to the end, which would be a feat in itself, then I'm happy to share my thoughts. It's a wonderful game, though. Like,
I downloaded, I think, Megabonk, too.
Oh, yeah.
Megabonk will be fun. Let me see if I actually have it. Thought I did, at least.
They have so many mechanics that we're used to from all these other games that they've stuffed into Elliot that make it just, it's like an ADHD person's wonderland.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Of the 2D 2.5.
It actually shows off the display pretty well too. I mean, I know it's a screen,
it does,
so it's never going to show it off. But again, like, I am very impressed by the panel. I know it's not OLED, but colors look great. The image is really sharp because the high resolution. It's just a solid panel.
So these are the ruins.
I know it's not new, but even just the VRR, just like making sure that you have super stable images, no matter what frame rate you do get.
Here's some music for you. It's got some bass in there.
It's actually coming through the speaker really nicely. Like, so it usually doesn't, but this actually, you can tell that it sounds clean.
Yeah, I love the soundtrack.
Clarity.
Too.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, have you tried playing this plugged in? Like, have you noticed, like, do you see significantly better performance when it is powered?
You'll kick up an extra 5 watts. You'll get up to 35 watts, and it's very consistent. I think I was only playing Batman with it plugged in. Forza is a dream on here as well.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about it, like, I primarily use my, it's not the Xbox Alex, it's the original LX. I primarily have it docked, and I'll play it docked, and then I'll just, almost like a switch, like pull it off of the dock when I go and play a game. But I like knowing that I can get the maximum amount of power out of it for when it is docked. It seems like it is pretty...
It's one you could use as your main PC, like, and then you could dock it, and...
Oh, yeah, easily.
It is... Yeah, it's the most powerful handheld that I've tested so far on the channel. And the last thing I said that about was the Apex, I think. But... Like, this beats This even beats that chip.
So it looks like with Megabonk, because I'm still at that 8 watts. I mean, yeah, no, it's around 90 to 100, 120. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
Rob, do you
it'll drop a little bit when we,
Do you have a video in the works for this one?
I just got it yesterday, so I have to kind of brainstorm what I'm going to do.
Well, you're gonna do something with it. Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, I do have a video coming out tomorrow though. That'll be fun.
Stay tuned for Rob's video on this, and also the one you have tomorrow, featuring your Crash shirt, maybe.
No, not on this one, unfortunately. Though Crash does make an appearance. It's going to be for a huge tablet. We're talking big tablet. Yep.
Huge tablet. Okay.
Huge.
My body's ready. And so also I didn't fully introduce Michael Benny. Michael Benny is from a channel called Retro Lunch, and you can find him at Retro Lunch Time on YouTube. Michael,
I focus on budget stuff. I tinker around with PC stuff, but really the fun for me is just with the little things. And so lately, I was playing with some of the AI SL PC handhelds. Those are fun, but I'm having a ton of fun with this guy, the RG Rotate. I gave this to my son. He's playing it primarily. Loves Super Mario Brothers. Actually, yes. I give him credit. He's playing Super Mario Brothers properly. Like, no cheats, no save states. He just wants to go through the game, and I'm actually really proud of him for going through it. But I just want to see I don't know if you saw, there was an update that was released just recently. It's like minor, but it's like new faceplates, new clocks, things like that. And so I have friends who jokingly refer to this, Tula jokingly refers to this as the Rotato, because it doesn't kind of have the power that you want, but it is impressive what you can squeeze out of this. And I don't know, I'm having a lot of fun tinkering with it.
The Rotate's been my daily driver the last week, trying to see how I can integrate this around. It's the one literally I just have with me right now as well. I
love the design. I think it's a fun design. I don't know how to use it as a daily driver kind of thing, I guess.
It's easy just to, this is another one that you can just stand upright. It's its own stand for one thing. So you can stand it upright so it's ready to go at the work desk or something. It's one I can quickly pick up, flick up.
It's a clock.
And then
it's a desk clock.
And you play.
Yeah, you just leave it and you make sure that it doesn't power down or go into sleep mode. And it's just a desk clock with a battery life that, I guess the battery life is so small that when it runs out of battery, it's also a timer.
Rob, and I've been really enjoying the black plastic model more than the metal one. This is what changed me. Just that slight weight difference was just enough to be like, all right, this one. I mean,
when you're
plastic,
talking
I don't
about
mind banging it up more,
30 grams on a device that was 200 grams on the metal one or so, that's a percentage right there. So I'm not surprised that you feel it.
It also feels easier to open and close the metal one. Like, maybe that's just me and my brain, but it feels like it's easier for me as a fidget toy just to open and close with the plastic one.
Same. I just am less concerned. I have less anxiety around this one. So that goes. That's available for $88, and I'll add that to the description. We have it up on handheld.deals though. So handheld.deals is our website where we track all sorts of gaming deals, and now the pricing is updated in real time, so we no longer have to go check and things get off, and then we have to go update things. Now should be all real time. AliExpress is a tough one to track though, where they'll do some funky things depending on your region, so that might be throwing up some issues. But other than that, yeah, we got live tracking here now, and it'll show you the best comparison prices between different shops for each type of device and all sorts of other things too. So you can see where you want to get, if you want to get.
It is a handy way, instead of browsing this website, browsing the website, just getting kind of a one-stop shop list. Just like, am I getting the best price or not? Because I will be less likely to buy if I don't.
Right. Yes, sir. I got to keep dropping the brightness here. It's too bright. What do you got? You got Megabonk? I'm going to pull up.
I was actually about to close it off.
I don't know what
I was going to dive into PlayStation 3 emulation.
Oh, yeah, let's do emulation.
Yeah,
let's switch over to emulation. So Rob loaded up PS3 and PS4 emulation on this thing, okay? So, yeah, that's crazy. And if you want
as much as I could do in the time I had.
Yes. And while you're loading that up, I'll finish the specs. I didn't even finish reading them. So the ARC is the big thing here, that ARC GPU I wanted to talk about next. You have that Intel XeSS 3 technology in there. You got 14 cores, 12 XE cores, up to 46 NPU tops for the Arc G3 Extreme chip. And then for the the B390, it's the GPU inside.
Yes.
Let's pull it back up. The other screen, Sony had it. There you go. The B390 GPU is nuts in there. You got 32 gigs, the LPDDR5X at 8533, 1 terabyte SD PCIe Gen 4 in there. You have all the 6-axis gyro stuff. Haptics feel really nice on here as well, if you wanted to know. Has a dedicated M Center button. We talked about all this stuff. But it does have Wi-Fi 7, which is also good to know. Bluetooth version 6. You get fingerprint login as well for security, and has the microphone in, headphone out jack. That's important to many people, including me. 2 2-watt speakers with DTS plus high-res audio in there with I'm pretty sure it's the V4 rubbers again. Battery is 80 watt hours, 4-cell, 65 watt for AC adapter. So any adapter you have that's compatible should be okay there. 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, 1 microSD Express card reader. So that's cool. So both this and the new Asus Xbox Ally X20 both have this new microSD SD Express readers. So if you're going to stock up on those, this actually can utilize that with the faster speeds, the same as the Switch 2.
Storage is expensive, but the SD cards Express are not that much more expensive. So I'm impressed that they're starting to include it because I want to make sure that storage is actually worth it.
Absolutely, sir. And the weight, topping it off here, weight is 785 grams. So that's going to be pretty hefty, but the way they distribute the weight actually doesn't feel that heavy.
It really doesn't. Yeah. I'm actually very impressed by how comfortable it is in the hands, but the weight doesn't seem to be much of an issue for me. I mean, I don't get that same kind of fatigue I might get from other handhelds. This is very much like the Xbox Ally, same idea in terms of the comfort. It's like, oh, this is so nice. It just melts in your hands kind of thing.
Overlord 7654. How much more improvement do you think they can get out of the MSI Claw 8X AI? How much more improvement? Like performance optimization and driver stuff? Oh, we got a long way to go. And Joey, what's up, man? Joey's Retro Handhelds. Is this where I get my $3 discount for my Nova? Dude, were people asking you as well?
I see he's as excited as I am when I saw that on the page. I was like, hey, I get $3 off. All right.
Yeah. So
I'm so happy that
$3 off.
I'm happy they're tracking it via Shopify because I do not have mine anymore. Like the Mini V1 is sort of come and gone into the Retro Handhelds marketplace a long time ago. So in theory, I would still get credit because they track it from their own store.
Yeah, the pricing is tough on the Nova, man. I don't know. Are you picking one up tomorrow though? You got to be. I bet you're picking one up.
I think I'm picking one up, but I think I'm also going to be prepping a sale of a few other handhelds because it looks like the best one of those. But that also means I kind of don't need some of the ones I have that fill the exact same void. Like I think I have the Rad's gonna kill me. I'm sorry, but I think my time with the 476H is about to get replaced.
He's going to be very upset.
It doesn't make sense to have both.
About this.
It doesn't make sense to have both. And as much as I love that 4.7-inch screen, I'm really looking forward to the OLED. What about you? I'm guessing you're going to get the. I mean, did you already talk about the?
I bet you're excited for the 1X3, Joey, as well. And you got to get Joey. You're going to order the Retroid, right? You're going to order a Nova. You got to review that one, right? 1X3. That's one I do want to test because that's the one that has the detachable sides, which is cool to see that again.
It's a 3-in-1.
You get 3-in-1 plus the OLED screen. Plus you get your beloved Apex buttons. Nova and 1X3. Okay, stay tuned for Joey's channel for Nova and 1X3. Yes.
Will either of you be springing for the 12 gigabyte version, or do you think
I'm going to go 8 gig? I'm going to go 8 gig. I mean, it's a big price difference. And I think for this, I don't think we're going to need the 12 gig. I don't see myself doing much PC emulation on here. In Switch,
even Switch, you have better widescreen handles that could do it.
Yeah, I'm not going to do Switch on here. I'm going to do PS2 and GameCube. That's where I'm going to top off. We maybe.
I mean, yeah. If you want to do Switch, just get yourself an RP6 then.
Yeah. So whatever.
Yeah, you have to really know your use case. Like, if you really truly want to play like PS2, GameCube, 4.3, get the Nova. If you're doing, if you're more interested in doing 16:9 consoles, obviously RP6 is an option, you know.
Well, I'm a bad person because I will stretch my PS2 and GameCube, but it's kind of nice having a handheld that does it all, which you don't have to, right?
Yeah,
it's got the
I
power.
agree
You
with
don't
that.
feel like you're forcing it to fit inside of a widescreen handheld because those typically have more power. But I was going to Will C has a nice point. I'm so happy they brought back the watermelon color. Like I just like knowing that that's an option.
Yeah, it's looking like the same watermelon too that was on the Flip 1, or very close. On the Retroid Pocket 4. No, it's a little bit lighter.
That could just be render too. I don't
Could
think
be
that's real
render.
hardware. We have to see it. We don't want to. We have that V90 discussion again because did I ever tell you that was my first retro handheld episode? Was going on for about 20 minutes about just how like coral or red the V90 was, and I was wondering, oh god, is this what their show actually is?
Yeah, this is what the show is. Yeah, I still have that V90. It's my beloved. Joey says here the fun fact: RP6 is 4.5 inch at 4.5x. This is 4.5 inch at 4x. Interesting. So wait a minute. So you're going to get a little more performance gains because you're going to get a little bit of those pixels back, huh?
You know what's crazy here is like shader compilation is like almost not even an issue because of the power that you have here. I'm on an AI engine too for this, but I'm gonna go back and just see how low we can go and what it does. I'm curious.
So what are you playing now, Rob? So what are you doing now?
Ratchet and Clank for PS3 Tools of Destruction.
Nice.
Or, yeah, that's what it is, I think.
How are things looking on it?
As I was saying, this is the first time I've launched a game, so and you can see it's compiling shaders, but frame rate is steady. You're not getting any dips from this at all, which is crazy.
It's not really taxing it too hard.
No, it really isn't.
You're on PS3, right?
PS3 and I'm playing at 1080p as well.
So what are you going to do for PS4? Is it going to be Bloodborne?
No, I didn't have enough time to set it up.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, we'll do Gravity Rush Remastered or something like that.
Okay, so you have a PS4 game then?
I do, yeah.
Okay, so but stay tuned for your video perhaps for a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay. I can get down with that.
Let's see. We'll let's mess around with this a little bit.
Sure.
Stubbs, what about you? What has been your game of choice, either to just test this out or to putting your own time and energy into?
Like what game am I kind of playing right now?
Yeah.
Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon.
Did not like the change in the software. It did not like that.
Well, while Rob figures that out, here's Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. I believe this is part of the Steam sale. So this is a Skyrim-like, Gothic-like first-person or third-person. You can change it to third-person mode. King Arthur simulator, pretty much. And you're actually trying to save the ghost of King Arthur, like trying to get his soul back to the right place. And it's a really well done, smaller team, I believe, a little bit more budget RPG, but it hits in all the right spots, and it doesn't feel anything like what's Todd Howard's latest thing, Starfield. Was that the last one?
Yeah. It's been 15 years.
Doesn't feel like that. It
Skyrim.
Feels very curated.
Right, 2011 has been 15
that's right.
years
15 years
Skyrim.
for Skyrim.
I know these games take a long time to build, but my goodness. Entire franchises have come and gone in that 15-year gap. And let's not even get started on GTA.
And companies.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so I relaunched Tools of Destruction, but now we're at that 8-watt TDP. So let's see what happens. They're going to make me sit through this damn cutscene. I'm not happy about this.
Well, you
go back to Stubbs for a little bit.
Well, we have a Steam summer sale up here. What games are you guys getting any games for this? It's that time again. Battlefield 6, $34.
Can I mention the Google Play Store mega game sale?
Oh, the 10-cent sale.
10 cent
Everything's
games,
10 cents.
guys.
Is that a glitch?
No, that's an actual sale. Yeah,
the freaking Titan Quest 10 cents.
Yeah, that's crazy.
10 cents.
I picked up a couple of those. Yeah,
Dungeon Crawler is a good one for 10 cents. I mean, like these are cool games for the price.
Wreckfest is a really good one, just for demonstrating power of a handheld because it's Android native.
Yep. Oh, switch over to the phone tab. It's showing you Windows stuff. That's why. Yep, there you go.
Wreckfest.
Yeah, there you go. Mega game sale. Yeah, Bloons TD6 is actually an awesome game. That's very addictive. Some cool stuff.
I picked that up today too in the Incredibox.
Yeah, Dungeon Crawler is really fun. That was one that Ben turned me on to, and I actually got hooked on it. Yeah, some cool stuff.
But I really enjoyed for the Steam sale. I really enjoy picking up Steam games that also work on Portmaster. Right, so I think this time I picked up Zero Ranger because that's on sale for a really good price. And
yeah, Ben had a good article on the website about that.
Yeah, Titan Quest for 10 cents is just unreal.
It was.
I mean, that is a lot of game for that price. SpongeBob's a fun one too.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
That's actually another good one.
Yep. Andrew wrote this, not Ben. Sorry, Andrew.
Yeah, SpongeBob's a good one also if you want to like push an Android device hard. Really impressive graphics in that one.
It's on console too. My kids are playing it on the Xbox. Like it's a lot of game.
And I always got to play Mega Man 11 on every handheld. What's our total power watt draw for Mega Man 11? 17 watts. Wait. It's a little bit strangely more of a demanding 2D game. We're really going to rock 35 watts. We're unplugged. Hold on. It's smoking crack a little bit right now. That can't be right. That can't be right.
I wonder if you capped it, what happens? Like, does it?
Well,
are you on the AI mode right now?
I don't feel like it needs that much. Let's see. Endurance. Yeah,
so you can see
mode.
like 8 watts. This game. This one won't push 60 frames per second. It's gonna.
Mega Man does not do well at 30 FPS. It's not, Abby. We're running halftime here. Hey, we dropped the system power to 22 watts though.
So Ratchet & Clank's an interesting game because it will actually, on a PS3 console, switch between 30 and 60. So like you see now, it's at 60 because the scene's not demanding.
Okay.
So what's interesting about this one is if you really were concerned about battery life, you just set it to the 30 frame limit, and then you're running this at 8 watts.
And you're
basically.
Good.
Yeah. But this is actually doing pretty well for 8 watts. That's crazy. Oh my, that's nuts compared to like what a PS3 used to run and how much power it would pull.
Right.
That's nuts.
Well, it's a supercomputer. Wow. They connected them all together to run missile silos or something.
Got to give RPCS3 some credit. That they just keep cooking over there. They just keep improving this. It's amazing.
This game looks so good too. It looks like a next gen game. Yep. Even as a PS3 game, the level of detail on here, it does not. You could release
it's insane. Yeah, I mean, like it's insane. Just like what they were able to do. Yeah.
No, it looks fantastic, man. So, all right, if you don't mind, should we look at PS4?
Yeah, let's do that. Get that going.
So if you want to pick this up, we got it in the description. You can't pick it up right now, but if you check back on July 3rd, I would check that for the next restock. They're going to probably sell out fast again, so we'll remind you. But July 3rd, Micro Center is where you want to look. They should be coming back to Best Buy and the other shops as well in time, but it's going to be a little further out there. So Micro Center, you might want to keep your eyes peeled there.
Well, Mac Mini shot up in price too, so now everybody's hoarding these so they can go run AI on it.
Oh, yeah, and the Mac prices went up as well. Everything's crazy.
Yep. So all Apple stuff has gone up. Xbox stuff is going up in August. Did Apple say when they're raising prices? I know they are, but I don't know when.
End of the month, I think is what I read. July.
Okay.
June 30th.
Solid Dust. Yeah, no, Mega Man should do okay at 8 watts. You're right.
Yeah, the Neo, it got bumped up $100.
It did.
Yeah, everything pretty much. Their whole lineup did. Outside of the iPhones, it looks like.
But I don't think Mega Man is so happy on this machine. So that's one of those games that I think is going to need some benefit from driver optimization.
Nope. It's today. Yeah, no, it went into effect today. There is no grace period.
Oh, it's just now.
They just said, "Hey, here we go. That's it. It's happening."
It's Apple, man. Apple does whatever it wants, whenever it wants.
Gravity Rush 2
remastered.
Oh,
I actually don't have Gravity Rush 2. I want to do that one, and because it's gotten some really good improvements as well in terms of compatibility. But you know what? I left it at 8 watts here, so why not? Let's check it out. I know it's not as an impressive game, but technically it's exclusive to PS4. So let's go for it.
And I agree with Casualties. Trying Mega Man at 30 FPS was a horrible mistake, and I regret everything. If you wanted to know as well, here we got Tony Hawk running over here as well. Tony Hawk 3, the new version. Oh no.
This is kind of crazy, though, running a PS4 game at 8 watts. Like, holy crap. I know it's just remastered, but wow.
Oh, no. Let's show Rob. Forget
That's
me.
That's crazy.
Look at this. PS4 Emulation.
Game. Not a small game. Like, if it's a PSN little title. No, like, this was a full game.
Yeah.
The fact you're running cool. PS4 emulation at all.
At 8 watts. Yeah, it's nuts.
Drives me nuts at 8 watts.
Yeah, we're at 14 watts total system power.
Jeez, man.
Yeah. And it's my first time launching it, so I'm assuming on the next launch it'd be even smoother.
All right.
I'm actually using a specific fork for Gravity Rush that they have for Shat PS4. They have like special optimizations for these games, which is kind of cool. Follow the mysterious man. I shall. It's such a great game.
So good.
I love Gravity Rush.
I just loved it how it used the Vita's back button.
The gyro. You see how I'm trying to move it? I have to set it up. I haven't even had a chance.
Gyro.
It does have gyro
in the handheld, but
I think the PS4 version has it too because of the controller.
Forget things. I picked up an Asus Z13 64 gig NAS last week.
Beast. That chip is a beast.
Yeah, man.
So
the sale price just got it back to the original MSRP. Well, hey, that's how it goes these days in this crazy new pricing world. Everything's the worst. Steam machine pricing is, I don't even have words yet. I'm still buying one.
Everything though, it's like, this sucks so much.
Just gotta suck it up and get that wallet out, I guess. But
I just don't see it getting better because I don't see more RAM coming into supply. It's already pre-sold all the data centers.
Right.
Yeah. Did you see that article about Micron? They've locked in those prices for the next 5 years. Yeah, it's crazy. Yep.
So I wouldn't push anybody to spend beyond their means, but if you're on the fence, I don't think this is going to get any better anytime soon.
How close does this get to the Steam machine? That's a good question.
That is a really good question. In terms of performance comparisons, yeah.
Rob, what would you ballpark that at?
I actually don't know. I'd have to take a look at the numbers. I haven't done benchmarking yet on this. I've only had it 24 hours, Yeah,
because you're talking a dedicated GPU versus this integrated GPU.
But the Arc B390 is pretty powerful.
I know it's really beefy.
Yeah, it's definitely beefy. Yeah, especially giving it the full power.
Yeah, still not apples to apples.
It's also a little bit different again because
this game has apples.
Yeah, it does.
They don't have to worry about power efficiency with the Steam machine. It's always plugged in. Like there's no battery.
Which is why, like, if I were to do a comparison, I'd have this plugged in, crank it full power, and see what the best of this is compared to the best of that, obviously. But
what about that CXMT Chinese RAM company? Someone asks. Jack Kitchens asks.
Yeah, it's funny because I think that's what's going to end up happening is we're going to end up resorting to using Chinese RAM, and it's just kind of hilarious to me.
Yeah, people are going to have to get in on that Micron deal.
I mean, someone's going to have to step up and produce RAM for the consumers, right? I mean, it just can't all be for the AI.
Someone will.
Oh, interesting. Thunderlock says that Russ had higher frames per second on Cyberpunk with this than Gamers Nexus had on the Steam machine.
Oh, hey.
But I don't know what the settings were.
Well, still, I mean, that's impressive.
This tech is crazy. Yeah.
So what was Russ's takeaway on this?
I haven't watched it. I'm probably not going to watch it until I decide.
Until you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'll do for his is I'll skip to the end like his quick likes and dislikes to kind of get an idea.
I'm gonna tell Russ that.
Well, no. I'll watch the whole video, but not until after I, done the content on it. And then I'll go enjoy it with my morning coffee. But just to so his quick hitters were like, he thought it was comfortable, nice screen, decent controls, great audio. I agree so far. Effortless power. His things, he didn't like flicky sticks. What do you mean by flicky sticks? So it's like maybe it's the same thing where we're talking about how it's a little bit too loose for playing first-person shooters. Quick menu buttons, not in the ideal spot, like you're accidentally pressing them. I had that happen. Software needs work. Yeah, the M Center, I was glitchy for me as well. Every time I went to it, my controls would stop working, so I have to manually touch the screen when I go to the M Center. So that's something they need to work out. It's not very fluid compared to what Asus or even what Lenovo is doing. I think they have a little more work to do on the software side with M Center. The quick settings work pretty well, though. I like the new quick settings. He says that price. Yeah, we can all agree there. Like, the price is just, it's.
I wonder at what point do we just, because I mean the reality is that price is pretty much for everything in the market at this point.
Russ is saying it's ugly as well. Yeah, I don't find it ugly. It's kind of strange and blocky with the screen jutting out, and I do like the purple. The purple's pretty nice in person. I don't think it's really ugly though. Like, it's just something that it just feels comfortable to use. I don't think I'm going to go win a fashion show with it or anything. We got Andrew in chat. Hey, it's Andrew. Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, if you got hand cramping and you got comfort, you need top comfort, this is one of those that's going to feel real nice. And here's the Fox. Billy Gollum checking out. Oh, he's got some excellent graphs. Look at these guys' graphs. The Jeep versus the GPD 1.5. He's finding the GPD 1.5 is beating it at 40 watts.
Which, I mean, the 395 is insane.
You can go higher, you can push it more. But he's showing the Claw 8 comes ahead in Batman. Oh, he's showing over the former gen. Also the Ally X.
At 10 watts, though. At 10 watts. So the efficiency is really good.
I love that low TDP stuff, like how much we can eke out of that low TDP.
It's funny because there's definitely an audience where they're like, what are you doing? Why are you running the game at 30 frames per second? Well, because we can run this at 8 watts. That's kind of cool.
Right. Yeah.
It's funny because people who are buying this they just want to push it hard. They want to go max frames and really show off the power. Whereas I'm like, how much can we stretch out of this?
Right. How much battery life? How many hours can we get?
Yep, with 80 watt hours too. So you're like here, like right now, I'm playing Gravity Rush Remastered PS4 at 8 watts, pulling 15 watts total power.
So you're gonna get
an 80 watt hour battery.
What, 4 or 5 hours out of that, maybe?
Probably pushing 5, 6.
5, 6.
Yeah.
That's one thing is just in the last few days testing it, and I've used it in bed, on the couch. I've used it a little bit outside, but I've yet to really worry too much about charging it. It generally does what I need. Even the beefier games, like I can get a couple hours. I don't really play for a couple hours straight normally, though. It's like kind of like small spurts as a parent. It's like, oh, I get a 20 minutes here. I got to put this down and go do this thing. Okay, now I'll pick up another 20 minutes. But anyways, all told, I don't think I charged till the 3rd day of having it today, where I wanted to make sure it's charged up fully for this stream. Battery life has been good. I've been happy with it.
It does make me so happy that 80 watt hour batteries are kind of the new standard for PC handhelds. Like, it started with the Ally X, and really, like, companies have taken hold of that because PC handhelds need it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Especially as the screens get bigger. It is kind of hard to go back to a 7-inch screen on a PC handheld.
That's the tough thing. That
screen takes up too.
That's why it's nice to see Asus on their new X20 actually giving us not only OLED, but giving us a little bit bigger screen. Not 8-inch, but we're getting 7.4.
Yep.
So they're getting there. Yeah, you can't beat a big 8-inch screen on here. If you want OLED, just plug in some XR glasses, and that's an easy fix if you really want 2 giant OLED screens around your eyes. But as we get out of here, there's other options. With the pricing now, it's really tough to recommend a x86 handheld PC at all. What can you get, where you live? What kind of deals can you find? Because they're all going to do okay generally. All the major hitters here, Asus, Lenovo. The best deal still has got to be Asus's Xbox ROG Ally, the base model here. You can find it as low as around $400 depending on the sale, and if you get open box, sometimes even less. But the retail price is $600 or $599. But often you'll find it right at the $500, $499 sweet spot, which is a recommend there. And yeah, it's just very lightweight, has the same power on tap as the Steam Deck, but smaller 7-inch display, IPS display, great speakers, feels good all around. And yeah, I mean, if you're going to
actually get even a little bit more power out of it because it's supercharged. Basically, it goes up to 20 watts.
Yeah, you get 20 watts out of it.
In SteamOS, which it does support, you'll see a little bit more. See a little bit better performance in that.
So yeah, and again,
I love the Xbox Ally. I think it's the only value move, so to speak, right now. I mean, there's literally nothing else in terms of readily available.
Yeah,
you can buy it new for that price, or you can buy it open box, which is also pretty readily available. There was actually a 20% off a like new unit yesterday on Amazon.com. You could get it for like $460. I'm like, yeah.
It is so hard to recommend for somebody who's trying to enter the space, and you don't want them to build their entire wallet.
That's the issue. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a great way to see also if you want to do x86 like that, like in a handheld. And it's a great way to get into it, which is what the Steam Deck was, but that's obviously, not really in the conversation as much anymore.
Or if you can find some of these used ones, like the One X players, sometimes you can find some of these at decent prices used. They're going to be spending new. One X Player 3 is the cheapest of the new G3 Extremes, though. So that's good to know, and you get that OLED screen. But like this F1 Pro, I don't know, what did I pay for this? Like $800 maybe, something like that. If you can find a good deal, go in our Discord. We got the marketplace in there. There's lots of x86 being sold in there. Oftentimes people will sell this Lenovo Legion Go S at around the $600 price point used, and new these are $1,500 now. So it does really. It's worth it for x86 to go look around for deals and get refurbished units, get used units.
The discounts in the aftermarket are crazy. PC handhelds do not.
They
typically don't.
They depreciate
at least not on the RH Discord.
Yeah, they depreciate fast. You can find them for really good deals generally on our Discord.
Yep. On eBay, probably a different story, but on the Discord, yeah, it's crazy. Like, how is this not sold? This is a crazy deal. I think there's like an MSI Claw 8 AI right now for like $700. I mean,
yeah. So
your best deals
are you in endurance mode right now?
Yes. So I'm locked to 30 and it's quiet.
Yep.
I believe. Well, let's see. Yeah, I'm in endurance now. So it's a stable 30, and here you go. Tony Hawk configured for 30 FPS. Native resolution, though. Oops. Just ate some crap. And the Foundry level. We're just going to go ahead and turn that off. So, this is the MSI Claw 8X AI Plus. All the other letters and numbers that go after that. It is $1,800. Are you interested in this? What are your thoughts about it? It is the coolest thing that they have ever made as far as handhelds go.
Yep.
It is my absolute new default favorite from the MSI line. It is, right now, the most powerful handheld PC that I own. And it's the moment my daily driver. We'll see how much that continues into the future. And I'll report back kind of where I'm at with it. But for now, yeah, it's a quick, easy one to grab. Nice lightweight for the weight distribution. And it just plays whatever I throw at it. It's making it a little tougher to pick up the Steam Deck. And this is the first handheld where I'm like, okay, it is such a leap in performance that that IPS display is not as upsetting as I initially felt.
And a great first foray for this chip from Intel, because I like to see competition, and I like to see that.
Yes.
It felt like MSI was regressed after they did their AMD handheld. We'll never actually know, but I almost wonder if that's like the B tier team. You know, it's like we'll quickly go throw this together, and like the A tier team is still working on their Intel partnership. But this speaks well for other devices that will also come out with this chip, and hopefully they'll come out with less expensive price.
Yeah, we're moving in a great direction with Intel for sure.
Yeah, and people looking forward, if you want to hold out a little bit longer, you're still going to get the Z2E performance, but man, that new Asus X20 feels great, looks great.
And that one's going to be $2,000 plus.
$2,000,
sure.
yeah, because they're forcing the bundle with the XR glasses, which sucks. But, we did hear that rumor that they're going to come back and release it again without the glasses. What price point? I don't know. Hopefully they can hit under $1,500 though for that, because the Xbox Ally X is another great deal. I think if you want to go high power for $1,000, still a solid deal. KJJ, when will we get a Nova review unit? I don't know. So Retroid usually will hit us up after the launch, like after the orders launch and all that, and they'll get the review units ready maybe a week or 2 weeks, whatever the lead time is, for like to coincide with their production. We don't get much time between getting the unit and like people getting them in their hands, if I recall, like last time, Rob, right? Like it was really tight timing.
Yeah. Yep.
It's unfortunately they used to send them to us a little earlier, but these days it's very close.
It definitely drives me crazy, and even the big companies do it too. I mean, look, I mean, you and I both got our units of this the same day or after it launched already, because what was it, the 23rd that it launched officially? Yeah. So I mean, I got mine yesterday, which was a day after.
The day after it even launched. Like you could go buy it if you could get one. You could go get it, from Best Buy or whatever. And I got it on launch day. What was that? The 23rd?
23rd.
I got it the 20th. I got Monday, so I got it the 22nd. But still, like, it wasn't much lead time. And I told the rep, I said, hey, we'll go live with this on Thursday. That's like the next slot, basically. So,
yep.
I mean, the flip side of that. The flip side of that is INEO, which will get a review unit in reviewers' hands, and then the will actually come out 3, 4, 5 months. Who knows how much later? So it's a balance. It's not fun on the viewer front. Boy, I got to get this out quickly because they're coming out, and people need to know if it's good or not.
People need to know. I wish we could get usually they'll send 1 or 2 units to a couple select YouTubers like Russ, maybe ETA Prime, a bit earlier. But we'll see. I don't know. And then sometimes we'll get it first. So I can never guess. I don't even bug the reps anymore about any of this stuff. It's like it'll show up when it shows up, and we'll cover it. But Stubbs, I'll trade you my Steam Deck Killer INEO Next Lite for your Loki. Interested? I don't have a Loki anymore. I had one for a little bit.
I'm very disappointed in you.
Well, I had the baby blue. I got the baby blue Next Lite from Clef from Game Tech Talk. That's a beautiful machine there. You should hold on to that. That's a nice little machine. Oh, you already pre-ordered the One X Player 3. Oh, I see. So what's that price start out then for the
$13.99 for the
That's not bad,
No, it's not. You get the chip.
You get the chip and you get OLED.
Yeah.
I mean, let's look at that real quick.
Absolutely.
It's a little laptop. It's an adorable little laptop too.
You could put a keyboard on there. I mean, hey, you can't really knock the Apex too much. This form factor, that's what I'm calling the Apex that they use. Very high end, very high quality feeling.
If you say anything bad about the Apex, Canada is going to come invade because they're all on board.
I like the Apex. I just don't like those clicky buttons, and that's just a personal thing. But no, I mean, it's a beast. What can you say? That did win of that round. I was trying like over the Win 5, over the what was the other one I had? I had a couple there. We were comparing.
Win 5 could honestly probably could have had a better show if they went for the larger screen.
Yeah.
Yes.
They deviated from the Win 4 and already going a larger screen. They just didn't go large enough.
It was the Legion Go 2 as well that we were comparing there. So yeah, I think that was That was fair. But now you add OLED, and you get this new G3E chip, and you're talking not the $2,400 that the Apex cost, but you're talking $1,400 or whatever. That's pretty damn good. You're getting less RAM, of course, and less hard drive space, but that's how they're able to undercut. So MSI, you might want to try that lower SKU a little quicker. You really might want to do that.
But also nice that the MSI is available at Best Buy. Like I like
Yes,
One X Player. Personally, I trust them. But it's just hard to recommend to other people.
Oh, it's the Legion Go 2 screen too. That's nice. So yeah, One X Player, they're a little smaller, a little niche, and so it's tougher for people to even find them. I feel like to know that deal is there if they're casual going into a Best Buy. It's like, how are they going to know One X Player is there? I wish One X Player could break into the retail space a bit more. And you see their handhelds on some of the third-party marketplaces. And maybe, God, have they been? No, Ioneo's been on Best Buy's website on their marketplace, but I don't know that One X has.
Can I just say like how crazy this is right now? I'm like, it's just sipping on the battery playing a PS4 game. I mean, like, this is nuts.
That damn efficiency. Yeah,
it's awesome. Like, this is so cool. I'm having a blast playing this game right now.
It's an open game too. Sometimes you see a tank or something, but like this is a much more open area with more going on than the last one was more confined.
And XKXXX, can you put Bazite on Intel Arc? So we talked to Intel, and they actually are working with Bazite, I guess, or there's some collaboration there.
There is SteamOS support. I think it's still getting the bugs worked out because it's early, but there is support for this chipset specifically.
And they're working for drivers as well, for Bazite, same whole situation. But yeah, they said, they're focusing on that. So yes. GPD did confirm leaks for the Win Max 3, which will be cool. Smaller screen, Strix Halo, and a weird removable battery chin. Can you actually complete any PS4 games on this?
Oh, yeah. There are people who are beating Bloodborne. I mean, like, this is a good one. This is fairly stable. Gravity Rush 2 will be pretty stable.
Yes, sir.
Some games not there quite yet, unfortunately. Drive Club, I know like, you can get in game, but it has like weird glitches that fixed and then didn't fix. Like, I don't know. It's still in development, obviously, but there's definitely just some good games out there that you can play. The fact that this hasn't crashed and Ratchet and Clank crashed on PCS3, it says something. It's pretty funny.
Which is pretty awesome. And Check Kitchens, any tech over 1,000 is a non-starter living in California. Yeah, I can beliove that.
The funny thing is, in my mind, tech over $1,000 was reserved for like the absolute top end cutting edge.
Right.
And the fact that now we're looking at $2,000-$3,000 for that, it's really painful. It's painful, You
have to bank your Father's Day gift and your Christmas gift and your birthday present just all into a single device.
And if you want to,
I could imagine being a kid because that's what I used to do. I'd be like, "Hey, Mom, can we like combine Christmas and birthday? And I'm gonna get that Super Nintendo then, right? Now what do you do?"
Right. Maybe you play Game of the Month because we got Doomed June going on right now, so you can play.
But if you don't have a Super Nintendo, how do you play Game of the Month? Oh, none of these are Super Nintendo games.
Well, you just use your imagination. You could imagine playing Panzer Dragoon, which was on the Sega Saturn or the Switch. You play Sonic Adventure, the Dreamcast, GameCube, or PC. Legend of Zelda: Wind Waker. It's on the GameCube, Wii U, and Switch.
I beat that as like a 14-year-old and never again. I loved it, but never again.
Never, ever again. I've been playing a little bit of Panzer Dragoon, but honestly, it hasn't really hooked me. Sonic Adventure is more enjoyable, but I have not powered through all the goals to like beat the game. So I'm kind of meandering this month on Game of the Month.
Are you going Saturn or are you going the modern remakes?
I like the modern remake of Dragoon. That's what I've been playing.
I don't know why it gets flat. Saturn. I actually like the one for Switch. I actually think it's not bad.
I think it's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in that camp too.
I'm playing the PC version though. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that it got ported to PC.
That's stern but fair.
As a kid, you ask for that same Super Nintendo because it's cheaper than this stuff. Yeah.
That's true. You could grab yourself a relatively cheap Super Nintendo off eBay, Don't mortgage your house. Don't mortgage Sure.
Don't mortgage your house.
Don't
for
get a HELOC
handhelds.
on your house or anything like that. Don't do anything crazy for this stuff.
Yeah, pick up this stuff. Pick up these Steam Summer Sale recommends. These are some great recommends. Just an FYI, our PCS3 relies on AVX 512 a lot, and Intel chips do not have AVX 512 support. So maybe a more limited compatibility there.
I mean, I was playing Ratchet and Clank at 8 watts. So it was doing very well. It just crashed, that's all, because I changed the setting in game, and it didn't seem to like that.
I'm not going to judge, because I'm not a judge. But are you going to buy a Retroid Pocket Nova tomorrow? Let us know. Or you can buy an MSI Claw whenever they come in stock somewhere. Let us know in the comments below.
I still got to find out more about that new Amberneck, the G1.
I forgot that was a thing.
And the G1 is the thing that everyone forgot about.
It's the summer of handhelds. Yeah.
It's too many.
Well, you know what? Good, because I was so concerned about the Rampocalypse and all the devices that were not going to get released.
Yeah.
It's not even the holidays yet. We're finally getting some stuff out there. It's like, okay, things start to feel like it's not normal, but it starts to feel normal again.
Yes. And Facebook Marketplace hunting is another place you could look. That's right, Jude the Dude. Jude the Dude, thanks again for... This is so heartwarming. So Jude the Dude won our giveaway, our AliExpress giveaway, getting him the RGDS as well as just some other things as well, because I'm like, why not? Because he watches the show with his dad, and his dad is a fan of the show, I guess, and been watching a good long while. And so they watch the show together every Monday and Thursday, they were saying. And I was like, oh, man, that's awesome. So I tried to send like a set of stuff to enjoy gaming together because that's so cool. That's so cool. Thanks for watching the show, young man, and your father. I assume you're a young man. Have you guys spoken about the Ioneo Classic V2, my golden fro? No, not tonight. So that's another one that we were seeing today.
Yep, the Micro 2. Yep.
Micro 2, that is out tomorrow morning. You can go take a look at that. And that's Ioneo's latest, and it looks pretty sweet, actually. So
the recess sticks are going to do a lot for that.
Yeah, those recess sticks are the biggest win.
And Snapdragon.
Yes, sir. And if you can't afford handhelds, just keep sticking around this channel. We do giveaways pretty often, and it's fun to win things, and we send out handhelds and controllers and things to people.
And I've got some videos upcoming that are, on the opposite end of the spectrum. So I have a whole bunch of things. Yep, whole bunch of things to look at. Gaming you don't have to break the bank to enjoy gaming, basically, kind of thing.
So check at Retro Tech Dad on YouTube. Subscribe, Scribble, follow the man. He's got new videos coming out. Check out at Retro Lunchtime. We've got Mr. Michael Benny over here who makes excellent videos on his lunch break at work, and he does the whole production and everything in 30 minutes? Because that's what the time he has.
In and out, yeah.
It's a pretty cool method, honestly. Much like going live, then the content is just done. We just talk about it, done, move on with our lives. So if you're interested in this, let us know. And this has been that. Want to hear your thoughts? Check out Retro Lunchtime. There he is up on the YouTube. Check out Retro Tech Dad. There he is up on the YouTube. Look at these, man. I'm proud of these dudes. And check out handheld.deals and retrohandhelds.gg for your latest, greatest deals, comparison pricing, and retrohandhelds.gg for all the latest breaking news. We have articles coming out every day, all the things happening in this scene. So we're not just a YouTube
great
channel.
Website. Yep.
The website is our favorite, just our favorite place to keep cranking out the news. All right, everybody, with that, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. This is running a little bit long. Matt Davis, you guys, your comments are heartwarming, and it keeps interrupting me in the best way. Thank you. Can confirm RH has the best giveaways. I still use my Ghoulie Kit KK Pro that Stubbs sent me a couple of years ago. Hell yeah, brother. Yes. Great to hear. But yeah, Sony. All right, let's do it. Once again, I want to thank everybody so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this content. We got this coming all the time for you. Monday and Thursdays for live. We got Zoo videos coming out Wednesday, and a bonus video is out tomorrow. And a special thanks to all of our channel members, patrons, and our subs who make everything possible for us. Perks with RH start for as little as only $3 per month around here. And you can join us in our Discord to chat and play games. We got a marketplace that's very active that you can buy and sell. things, and I suppose I'll even say goodbye with my face. Here I am.
Well, you got to show your face. It's a
Got to show
face. Yeah, I mean
the face.
That's what people are really here for. That's
do you like my new
moneymaker?
Dude,
right
I got
there.
a retro chair. Look at this. I went to the rehome store. It's $10. Look at this old chair. Huh? Look at this old kind
Think
of.
of how many
old,
farts have penetrated
dude,
that
this
chair.
rickety old chair it's been perfectly broken in over many decades, though. I love it. So look at these.
Oh, is there like a butt imprint on it? Oh, look at the handles on that.
The handles are pure wood, and they're kind of like weathered. And I got my ROG pillow.
In what
and
other
it's-
ways is it weathered, though? That's what concerns me.
I don't know.
It smells like garlic and whiskey. So
This
yeah,
is my
it's
Thursday
retro.
chair, Rob, and my Monday chair is going to be this this one. I have to sit up straight, and I'm very news ready, very focused. Thursday is like okay, we're after dark. We're chilling.
That's
We're
good.
chilling
Okay.
like villains. We're just chilling.
Just all I get out of that chair is just the smell of Pall Mall is just wafting in my face.
Oh,
No, it doesn't smell. It's a clean chair. It's a nice chair. I need to get some Pall Malls though, and give it that kind of just like chain smoke for a day. Give it that signature.
Authentic retro. That's
We're
what
just
the 80s
gonna-
are actually like. Yeah.
We're not gonna do that. What we are gonna do is say goodbye. Thank you everybody for watching the show. We'll be back on Monday, and if I haven't already said it, then take care of those handhelds. Take care of each other. I'll be in the woods next week, live streaming. So that'll be interesting.
you're gonna do like the Mr. Sujano thing.
Yeah, we're gonna be
From
wood
your Steam Deck?
streaming. I don't know what. I'm gonna bring materials. I'm gonna bring technology. We're gonna make a show happen on Monday. Michael, thank you for joining us. Rob, thank you for joining us. Sony, thank you for joining us. You all, thank you for joining us. I'll see you later. Goodbye.